I really liked how you described that initial, almost like friction point of someone entering into a workplace. And what's come to mind for me is that whilst trust and psychological safety fundamentally is a human to human interaction, it's about, it's relationships, as you said.
Yeah.
There is something about this idea of putting a bit of structure around some of those initial friction points that encourages specifically trust. It's almost like not forced or coerced in a negative tone, but kind of like if we do have a welcoming ritual of some sort, it's a demonstrated way for people who are inside the organization to extend that trust. Because otherwise, if they didn't have something like that, and we only leave it up to the hope that individuals, like employees or leaders, will reach out to someone, you might miss that initial point. So that to me gives an interesting, I guess, language dynamic between like natural relationship trust and almost like constructed trust that isn't easy in. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think you mentioned something like that on my post too. So I guess, my answer to that is that in a workplace, we need structure, we need stability, and employees need to know what to expect, and transparency. So there absolutely should be onboarding processes that help inclusion safety. And those things should, and there has to be a process for it so that everybody gets it by a certain time. You know what I mean? And so here's the thing though, everything needs a process. That's especially in business, or it won't get done, right? Because there is no checklist. There is no, did we do this? Did we do this? Did we do this? Did Scott get all of his great goodness as he came into the workplace? It'll just, and if it's just one person that's doing it, Kimberly, the HR lady, as soon as, or man, sorry about that, whoever it is, if that person leaves, now there is no process anymore. So if this person that was in HR really, really cared about psychological safety and inclusion safety, and it was their job to create that when somebody came in, and they did a really great job of it, but now they're gone, and the company didn't really incorporate it. They didn't make it part of, again, I go back to the mission and values of the company. We value psychological safety of our employees. That means we have processes in place by which to ensure that these 4 stages of psychological safety are met in our workplace. And we do that by X, Y, Z, whatever that looks like. So although I get what you're saying, that, if it's a process, is it not sincere, I think is what you're maybe saying. It can, I think it still can be sincere as long as you have the right employees in place that are helping contribute to the psychological safety.